Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and so today, like I do with every Marvel movie or DC movie, I am going to be doing a MCU character tier list. So here we have all of the, now this is a Phase 4 characters tier list, so if Captain Marvel's not in this, that's why. So we have everyone from WandaVision to, I want to say, Black Panther or She-Hulk. We have a decent amount in there that and plus there's some Marvel's characters in there from like Miss Marvel and stuff like that. So if we, okay, so we can stay in order of the characters here. So first we have Abomination from She-Hulk. Now I honestly think that he needs to go in BET. I love Abomination, She-Hulk. I didn't really like him in The Incredible Hulk, but I do think that he's very good in She-Hulk. Now, next up we have Agatha. I love Agatha. I think that she's great. I recently got some figures from the new Lego line, and one of the ones I got was little Agatha here. So I love WandaVision. And I think Agatha's a great villain. I honestly think that she needs to go in A tier, I think. Honestly. And then, so I haven't seen Eternals, so I'm skipping on all the Eternals characters. I know that's a little bit cheating, but I haven't seen it, so I don't know what the characters are like. So next up, we have America Chavez. I really like America Chavez. I think that she's great. We've only seen it the one time, really, and I'm waiting for the moment that we get her back. So, but I do think by Multiverse of Madness and how much I love that movie in general, I think that she needs to go on A tier, but above Agatha, because I think that's where she needs to go. Now, next we have the Amazing Spider-Man himself, Andrew Garfield. I honestly think, you guys know, not only am I a big Spider-Man fan, but also I love No Way Home, so you guys know that anyone that's Spider-Man honestly goes in S tier, especially Andrew Garfield. So now I've only seen Miss Marvel the one time, so if there's characters from Miss Marvel that I'm like, I don't know who this is, I'm not going to be ranking them. Same with most of the TV shows, right? And I've also haven't seen Werewolf by Night, just to keep in mind. So next we have, oh my god, I think it's Billy. I think that's the kid from WandaVision. I love WandaVision. I think that he needs to go in B tier. Below Abomination, honestly. That's how I remember that. So Black Widow is next, because if you remember, her solo movie did come out in Phase 4. I honestly think that she needs to go. Part of me wants to go in S because she's part of the original Avengers, but also I likes that movie, but not as much as everyone else. I honestly think maybe B tier, but below Abomination and above Billy. Then next we have the Hulk. Now, I love Hulk. I think that he's great. I honestly think that he needs to go in A tier. I really love Hulk. I especially love the Professor Hulk that they do in Phase 4. And I think that we're going to get to that moment where we're going to get the full Rage Hulk again. Honestly, I really, really do. Now, next we have, I think that's Miss Marvel's friend from Miss Marvel. So I think that he needs to go. I want to go C because I liked him, but he was very forgettable watching that show. Of course, I mean, we all know who's the standout from that show. But yeah, no, I like him, but I don't think that he needs to go higher than a C. Um, okay, so Bucky. I think that Bucky should honestly go in A tier above Hulk. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put him at the top of A tier because I love Bucky and I think that he's great. So next we have Hayley Atwell as Captain Carter. Now, honestly, I think that she needs to go. Man, I think that she needs to go above Abomination, honestly, in B tier. I really love her in What If and in Multiverse of Madness. And then next we have Christine Palmer. I think that honestly, not in terms of how memorable she is, because obviously she's very memorable, but she's very, like, the movies don't use her well, so I think that she needs to go in C tier, but above Miss Marvel's friend, honestly. And then next we have Darcy, Kat Dennings from WandaVision. I honestly think that she needs to go in A tier, but below Hulk, because I really liked Kat Dennings in WandaVision. I thought that she was great. If I don't remember a character, I'm skipping over it. Okay, so next we have Charlie Cox as Daredevil. I'm more trying to go performance, even though I want to go like how it made me feel in the moment. Because everyone, when it comes to, because I don't want to put everyone in S tier, right? So I need to actually think about where I'm putting the character. Because I would put Hulk in S because I didn't expect him to pop up a lot in She-Hulk. So when the finale happened and he popped up again after episode 2, I was like, oh my god, Hulk's back. But I honestly think that it should go that Charlie Cox should go maybe, oh man, above Bucky for the moment, right? Because I don't think that there's really anyone that can make me go like, yes, that's how he made me feel in the moment. Okay, this one's difficult. We have Echo. I like Echo. I'm looking forward to the series, but I honestly think for Hawkeye anyway, she needs to go in C tier at the bottom because she wasn't really that memorable. And the same thing with the mom from Hawkeye. I think she should go in D because she was less memorable. But here we get interesting, right? So I get Sam Wilson's Captain America. I honestly think for not necessarily the arc, but more the, how do I put it? Like, well, I think that the future's going to be in the MCU. I'm honestly going to go S above, but not above Andrew Garfield because I love Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Okay, next we have Gore. I love Gore. I think that he's one of the more underrated MCU villains. I honestly think that he needs to go. Oh man, this is hard. I honestly want to say B tier, but below Abomination. The next, oh man, I don't want S to be filled up with Spider-Man characters because I think that what, and again, I talked about it before, but what makes No Way Home so good, especially with Willem Dafoe's Goblin, but with all the villains, right? And even with Toby and Andrew. We already loved those characters previously, so they bring them back and they improve the flaws of them. So they basically get rid of the flaws, they improve on those flaws, and make them even better characters than what they were in the previous movies, even though that we already loved them in the original movies that they were in, right? But the fact that No Way Home's my favourite movie of all time, and it's hard for me to go like, this character earns to be an S because that movie is so goddamn special and how it brings back every single villain and does them all justice. I think for that alone, the first Goblin should be in S tier. Honestly, I'll leave him behind. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'll put Falcon behind. I'll put Cap behind. Okay, next we have Hawkeye. He's definitely going above Black Widow. I also think that he needs to go above. I think that he needs to go above I also think that he needs to go above Hulk, honestly. Because I love Hawkeye. I think the show improved him for me. I think that he did such a good job in that series. So that's why I think I should put him in A tier. I think, oh god. You see, it's the same thing with the dude who plays today in Hawkeye. I think that he needs to go in D tier because him and the mother, like, yeah, sure, they were good, but they're not memorable. That's the problem. Okay, next we have interesting. We get to characters that I really do like, and I think is going to build on the future of the MCU, right? So there's a lot of characters here. Like we have getting rid of the Eternals characters out, we have a decent way to go. So honestly, I think that Natalie Portman's Jane Foster's Mighty Thor needs to go. Oh man. I think she needs to go above Bucky, but below Charlie Cox. Because I just loved Mighty Thor in that movie. I thought that she was great, and the whole story of her battling cancer was just so good, and it's such an underrated movie too. Okay, Jimmy Woo. I think that, honestly, I love Jimmy Woo in Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think that they improved on him more in WandaVision. I think that he needs to go above America Chavez, but below Bucky. Because I think that a lot of the legacy characters, more so than the new characters, are getting that A-S tier. Except for maybe Black Widow, because her in that movie, even though that she was really good in that movie, the movie itself wasn't really fantastic. I think next we have, oh man, we have Kurt Russell's son. Oh god. Man. Why? I honestly think I'm going to go above C because Bug Christine Palmer, because I think that has a really good character arc, but I didn't like him. I hate his bloody guts in that show, and I was like, oh no. But here we get to He Who Remains in Loki, right? So I think that for villain at the moment, he needs to go, especially when I'm on a giant Loki kick at the moment, I think that he needs to go above Hayley Atwell on B tier. I think that the villain from Falcon Winter Soldier, I need to rewatch that because I think that there were moments that were really, really good, but I think that I ended up giving it 2 stars. But I think kind of forgetting about it made me realize that I actually kind of liked it, so I think I need to go back and rewatch it. But I remember the villain being kind of lame, which is this chick here. So I think that she was more memorable than the parents in Hawkeye. Okay, next we have Kate Bishop, and oh my god, if you guys like, when I saw the Marvels 2 days ago, right, on Friday afternoon, when she popped up and Miss Marvel was like, "I'm putting together a team," I was like, "Bruh, we're doing this." Like I kind of knew that was coming at some point, but I didn't expect it to be this soon. So when I saw her, that just made me have a huge smile on my face, and I was like, "Oh my god!" So I think honestly, she needs to go. I'm going to put her above Jimmy Woo, but below Bucky, honestly, because I love Bucky, but I also love Haley Steinfeld's Kate Bishop. I think that she was great. Now next we have Katie from Shang-Chi. Honestly, I'm gonna put her below Black Widow because I didn't hate her, but she wasn't the standout for that movie for me. Next we have Kingpin, and oh my god, honestly, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go above Korg. Just at the moment, because we don't have a lot of him, we are getting more of him in the Echo series. But I did lose my mind when the legacy characters popped up, like whether if it was Kingpin or Daredevil or Andrew or Toby or Goblin or like people like that. Just blew my mind that they came back. So next we have Korg. Honestly, I think that I need to put Korg I'm going to put him above Jimmy Woo, but below Harry Steinfeld's Kate Bishop. Because I love Korg, and I think Korg is so good. Well, I really need to watch these stuff I haven't seen, like Moon Knight or Eternals and stuff. Or Werewolf by Night. Because the next one is Loki, and honestly, since I'm watching Loki Season 2 at the moment, I need to go. I'm going to go above Bucky, honestly. I keep forgetting how much I love Loki. Alright, next is Aunt May. I think Aunt May, from the MCU anyway, needs to go in A tier, but below Loki and above Bucky. For the MCU version. If it was the Raimi version, it would be much higher. If it was the Garfield version, it might be a lot lower. Okay, the mother from Black Widow. Honestly, very forgettable for me. But I'm going to go there, below Christine Palmer, honestly. So next we have Miss Minutes from Loki. I'm going to go the top of B, but below Haley Atwell's Captain Carter, honestly. Then next we have MJ. I think that she needs to go in A tier. I want to put her above Haley Steinfeld for the moment. Then next we have Owen Wilson's Mobius. I think that he needs to go below He Who Remains, but above Haley Wells' Captain Carter. Okay, so you see now at the moment, 2 back to back. Okay, Monica Rambeau. Honestly, by seeing the Marvels, I honestly need to put her in S tier. I need to put her above Jimmy Woo, honestly. And same thing with Miss Marvel. I need to put Miss Marvel. Honestly, I'll put Miss Marvel in S tier. I'm down. I'm down to put her in S tier. See some of these characters, I do not remember some of these ones. I think she's from Miss Marvel. Well, it looks like it, anyway. But I do not remember her, so she's going to go in D. Okay, Nikki. Nikki from She-Hulk. Honestly, I think she needs to go in B tier, above Miss Minutes, because I love Nikki. I think that she's really good. Ralph Boner. When it's Quicksilver, I would put him easily in B tier, but as Ralph Boner, I would have to put him in C tier, below Echo. Then next I have, oh my god, what's her name from Loki? But at the moment, in season 2 and even 4, I mean, if it was doing it based on 4, which is what the characters are from, I will put her in D tier, but I think that I need to put her in C tier, the top part of C tier, because I think that she's getting better. Now next, Red Guardian. I think that he was the highlight of Black Widow. So I'm going to go below Darcy in WandaVision, honestly. Now next we have John Krasinski's Reed Richards in Multiverse of Madness. I'm going to put him... I'm definitely thinking around the A. I'm going to put him above America Chavez, honestly. Because I think that's the way to go. Then next we have Scarlet Witch. So I think Scarlet Witch, honestly, needs to go in S tier, above both Sam Wilson's Cat and Miss Marvel. But I think Miss Marvel is up there with like your best Phase 4 characters, right? I think everything from SA to like around the end part of, I want to say, Miss Minutes area, or even Kingpin area, is your top characters of Phase 4 MCU, and then everything below Gore is your kind of bottom half of characters, right? So next, we have Shang-Chi. Now, I've only seen that movie once, but I like Shang-Chi, and I think that, honestly, he needs to go... I think that he needs to go above Black Widow, but below Gore, honestly. Now, is that... Okay, that's Agent 13. I love Agent 13. I think that she needs to go at the top of B tier, honestly. And now we have She-Hulk. I'm putting She-Hulk easily in A tier. Maybe... maybe above Jimmy Woo. Okay. Next we have Tom Holland Spider-Man. You guys know I'm a big Tom Holland Spider-Man fan. I'm easily putting Tom Holland Spider-Man in S tier, I want to say the top for the moment. I think that he's going to get knocked down very quickly, though. Okay, next is Sylvie. I love Sylvie. I think that she's great. I honestly think that she needs to go below She-Hulk, because I don't think I enjoyed her more than She-Hulk, but I do like her. I think that she's a really good character. Taskmaster, forgot about him. I think that he needs to go. Honestly, he's the best of the D characters, but he is one of the worst MCU villains. Honestly, Thor. You know, I'm a big Thor fan, so I am easily putting him. Oh man, I'm gonna put him above Wanda, but I can't do it to the Spider-Man characters. Honestly, I don't know why Electro and that sort of stuff isn't in here. Weird. Anyway, but so next we have. Let's see. Okay, next we have Titania. I think Titania, honestly, needs to go below Billy or whoever in B. Okay. Because the rest of these three characters I don't know. This next one, Toby, obviously, he's going in S, the top of S. He's my favorite Spider-Man. I grew up with those movies, and I love him as Spider-Man. I think that Tony from WandaVision needs to go above Titania in B, honestly. I think that Valkyrie needs to go in A. I want to say maybe above Korg. I'll put it above Korg. Why not? Things kind of messing up. So guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe also to the little bell icon to get notified for future videos I make. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.